coming after your king, Jordan B. Peterson. I'm gonna tell you like this. We're gonna try this just for the sake of trying it, because I don't got jump cuts in my videos. I don't got none of that. I don't got this and that. So it's kind of like I gotta keep you entertained the whole time. And if you're on YouTube, you can hit the subscribe. I don't like doing those things. Black people don't do these things. We talked about this so many times. We're gonna talk about Jordan B. Peterson today, and it's nauseating at this point. And the reason why it's nauseating is because you people regard this person or his fans or his book sales. He's a right-wing agitprop like failure of a man. And for some reason you've created this altruistic lens to which he looks through and sees like he's getting on podcasts, he's getting on speeches, he's having symposiums. People come to listen to him speak. He's taught lectures. I've taught lectures. The response to these two, massively different. Doesn't matter. I'm not anybody, right? We'll get into that. Unfortunately, that means that I have to pay attention to people who have large followings, regardless of whether or not I want to. Because somehow, one way or another, that discourse leads to somebody finding out about Joe Rogan, and that Joe Rogan could lead them down a really bad pipeline. We've seen it happen in real time so many times with people that I know. Gonna go and just say, to preface this, it is not like I want to do this. I will have fun doing it because I'm here to entertain you. But at the same time, I wish there wasn't like a following of his that like allowed him to keep saying things like this. Let's talk about it. More apologists for the liars and butchers. Sanders signs Arkansas's trans care malpractice bill into law. Leftists, ask yourself, why would progressive oppose legislation? I don't do a good Jordan B. Peterson. I don't do great like impressions, so just fuck with it. I don't know. Leftists, ask yourself, why would progressives oppose legislation? I sound like I don't know. Legislation to stop medical corporate providers from profiting while exploiting confused children and terrified parents. And I said, that's because you keep framing this as that. This is where, and this is why I'm choosing to talk about this statement that he just made. This is the problem I have with the current idea of left-right discourse conversations. I'm seeing podcasters, I'm seeing YouTubers, I'm seeing Twitch personalities, I'm seeing the majority of what I see on a feed that people talk about. Need some AI voice simulation software. Yeah, that's right. You're right on that one. We should have a Jordan Peterson AI software, so when he says dumb shit, I don't have to like, Anyway, I want to talk to you about framing. And I know that framing and quote unquote optics of every statement that you might make in your life might have somewhat of a drastic effect on how people interpret things. When you are as famous as that person, I do not think you should be allowed to frame arguments in a cascading one-sided way. I feel like there should be more opportunities for the same accountability that we ask out of people like David Dobrik, like out of iDubbbz, like out of Hassan. There should be some mechanism, a beautiful mechanism, that forces them to challenge their ideas in a space that they don't control. I.e., like, I don't know, talking it out. You cannot go on a terrible rampage as a lot of these people have done, talking about abortion, trans rights, women's rights, black people, minorities, wage gaps, economics, sociality, foreign affairs, the military-industrial complex. You can't just say your word is bond anymore. You know Twitter's been infiltrated by a bunch of bots. We know that for a fact. You know that they're boosting your posts up. You know that the most controversial, you know how to play that algorithm, and you might be getting paid for it. Who knows? I don't know how the ad structure is, but you've got Daily Wire Plus. You've got, again, all the bookings. You're not hurting for cash. At least I believe you're not hurting for cash. Why are you allowed to have this audience then? What questions are you proposing? Framing. Why would progressives oppose legislation to stop medical corporate providers from profiting? While exploiting who? Confused children and terrified parents. Who are the confused children and who are the terrified parents? Is it the same people that said my son won't be gay? Didn't Whitest Kids You Know already make a skit about this? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Didn't Fox News used to run every at 10 o'clock saying, it's Fox News, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Exploiting them to do what? Do you think, like, what do you mean by that?